In a shocking turn of events, a former Philadelphia Eagles star finds himself embroiled in serious legal issues. DeSean Jackson, once a prominent wide receiver and now a coach, has been accused of fostering a dangerous environment that has led to allegations of assault by one of his former players. Fans of the Eagles, where are you watching from today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. This is a story that deserves a closer look. Now, let's dive into the details. Jackson transitioned into coaching after an impressive NFL career, leading to his position at Delaware State. Initially, the outlook was favorable, with Jackson appearing to make a positive impact on the team. However, the situation has quickly deteriorated. A former player, Malachi Biggs, has come forward with serious accusations against Jackson, claiming he was assaulted by a teammate, Anthony Herbert, in a locker room back on November 19th. Biggs alleges that Herbert knocked out multiple teeth and left him unconscious during this brutal encounter. This is where Jackson's involvement raises eyebrows. Biggs is not only pointing fingers at Herbert, but also implicating Jackson in creating what he describes as an unsafe environment. He claims that Jackson promoted a tough guy mentality that included the use of gang-related language and an overall culture that encouraged violence and intimidation. Such allegations are serious and cannot be ignored, especially considering the reputation of the Eagles and their commitment to players' safety and well-being. It's difficult for fans to reconcile the image of a beloved former player with these troubling claims. Biggs has accused Jackson of turning a blind eye to hazing and other dangerous behaviors within the program. This is a stark contrast to the expectations one would have of a coach, particularly someone with Jackson's experience and status. Instead of addressing the alleged misconduct, Biggs claims Jackson not only failed to intervene, but also chose to hire Herbert for his coaching staff following the incident. This raises significant questions about Jackson's judgment and leadership. In response to these incendiary allegations, DeSean Jackson has taken to social media to deny the claims, asserting his innocence. While denying such serious accusations is a natural response, the implications of the situation are far-reaching. As a community, Eagles fans must reflect on what this means for the culture of the team and the standards that must be upheld within coaching ranks. The Eagles have built a reputation for resilience and excellence, and incidents like this threaten to undermine that legacy. The organization must take these allegations seriously and ensure that all players and coaching staff are held to the highest standards of conduct. As we watch this situation unfold, it's essential to consider the impact on the team, the players involved, and the broader community that supports the Eagles. As we shift gears from this unsettling news, there's more to discuss regarding the Eagles' current state and potential developments on the roster. Stay tuned as we break down the latest updates that could affect the team's future. As the draft unfolds, we find ourselves in a whirlwind of speculation and excitement surrounding the Philadelphia Eagles. The question on everyone's lips: what does the selection of USC receiver Makai Lemon say about A.J. Brown's future in Philadelphia? The Eagles have made a bold move, and now we're left to wonder if Brown's time in Midnight Green is coming to an end. If you're watching from home, drop a comment about where you're tuning in from and share your thoughts on this potential shakeup. The Eagles, in a surprising twist, have opened the door for Lemon to don the iconic number 11, a jersey that just might be left vacant by Brown. General Manager Howie Roseman's comments only add to the intrigue. When pressed about Brown's status, he maintained a diplomatic stance, stating, "AJ is a member of the Eagles. We don't have any trades that have been made or that are done, with the draft still in play." Roseman reassured fans that the organization is committed to improving the team, not just in the immediate future, but throughout the offseason as well. This is where things get particularly interesting. Most analysts had pegged the Eagles to bolster their offensive line in the first round, a move that would have made sense given the team's focus on building from the trenches. Yet here we are, with the Eagles opting to add another weapon to their already potent offense. The addition of Lemon is just one part of a larger strategy, as the Eagles have already brought in multiple receivers this offseason, including Dontavian Wicks via trade and free agent signings of Hollywood Brown and Elijah Moore. The question now is, what does this mean for the current roster? Players like Johnny Wilson, Darius Cooper, and Britton Covey must be feeling the heat as the landscape of the receiving core evolves. Roseman's focus on creating a basketball team of versatile skill players hints at a grander vision for the Eagles' offense. He emphasized the need for depth and adaptability as they prepare for a long season ahead. It's a refreshing perspective, but it also raises concerns. How do these new additions fit into the existing framework? Is this a signal that the team is preparing for a shift in strategy, possibly even moving on for Brown? And let's not overlook the implications of trading with the Dallas Cowboys, a rival that the Eagles historically find themselves exchanging picks with. Moving up from a 23rd pick to the 20th required the Eagles to part with their 4th-round selections. It's a steep price to pay, and while gaining a player of Lemon's potential could pay dividends, it does leave the Eagles with a lighter draft capital going forward. With only 2 picks remaining on Saturday, one in the 5th and another in the 6th round, the Eagles must make every selection count. Roseman addressed the trade-off, acknowledging the challenge of giving up valuable picks, but asserting that acquiring Lemon was too important to pass up. As we look ahead, the Eagles' draft strategy seems to be taking shape, and the addition of Lemon could signal a new era for the receiving corps. But will it come at the expense of A.J. Brown? The fans are buzzing, and it's clear that the next steps in this saga will be pivotal. Transitioning to the next item, we'll dive deeper into how these changes will affect the Eagles' overall game plan moving forward. The Philadelphia Eagles have made a strategic move that could reshape their offense for the coming seasons. By trading up in the 1st round of the 2026 NFL Draft, they've secured the highly touted USC wide receiver, Makai Lemon. This decision is not just a routine pick. It speaks volumes about the Eagles' future plans, particularly regarding A.J. Brown's anticipated departure after June 1st. I'm curious to hear from you, Eagles fans. Where are you watching from, and what are your thoughts on this bold move? The Eagles have recognized a critical need in their offense, overcoming the challenges presented by zone coverage. Jalen Hurts, while an undeniable talent with an impressive deep ball against man coverage, has shown signs of struggle when teams deploy zone looks. It's a gap that has been exploited by defenses, as Hurts has historically hesitated to unleash his throws when faced with defenders positioned in those soft spots. In the previous season, he managed only 6 touchdowns against zone coverage, a stark contrast to his 19 touchdowns against man concepts. Despite zone being a significant portion of the defensive strategy he faced, 56.2% of the time. As analysts from ESPN noted, Hurts has displayed a certain reluctance to pull the trigger against zone defenses. The result? A.J. Brown often finds himself neutralized, a shadow of the dominant playmaker he can be when matched up one-on-one. This is where Makai Lemon enters the picture. With his exceptional ability to recognize and exploit open zones, Lemon is primed to become the kind of reliable target Hurts desperately needs. In the 2025 season, Lemon showcased his skills with 73 receptions, over 1,150 yards, and 11 touchdowns, earning him a number 13 spot on the consensus draft board. His ability to average 3.5 yards per route run against zone coverage exemplifies his knack for finding those crucial soft spots. Lemon's intelligence on the field complements his physical abilities. He's adept at making contested catches and thrives in tight windows, a quarterback's dream. But don't let his reliability in the middle of the field fool you. Lemon is also dynamic with the ball in his hands. He possesses the agility to make defenders miss and the skills to stretch the field, leveraging Hurts' deep ball with back shoulder catches and impressive downfield play. This dual threat capability will add another dimension to the Eagles' offense, which has been missing a consistent zone-beating target. General Manager Howie Roseman clearly recognized this need when he made the move to acquire Lemon. The Eagles are not just looking for a replacement for Brown. They're looking to enhance their overall offensive strategy and prepare for the future. As the NFL continues to evolve and defenses shift, having a player like Lemon can help ensure that the Eagles remain competitive and versatile. As we wrap up this segment, it's essential to recognize that while the Eagles have taken a significant step in the right direction by drafting Lemon, the true test will lie in how quickly he can acclimate to the NFL and how Hurts adjusts to utilize him effectively. The potential is there, but execution will be key. Eagles fans, what do you think about this pick? Are you excited for the possibilities that Makai Lemon brings to our offense? Make sure to comment below with your thoughts and where you're tuning in from. And if you want to keep up with the latest news and insights on the Eagles, don't forget to subscribe. Let's see how this new chapter unfolds for our beloved team.